Hey, yo, check this out, man. It's Mass Appeal TV right here. Yeah. It was racial profiling. Like, they followed us from the club, you know what I mean? And they ran over my car over in Manhattan by Alchemist's crib and shit. They like roll the windows down. I tried to tell them the windows don't roll down. It's a bulletproof car. So these niggas was getting mad trying to open my door. I'm like, damn, slow down. I gotta unlock it first. You know what I'm saying? Unlock the door for these niggas and shit. Get out. These niggas just start searching me. That's cool, because that's what they supposed to do. But then they supposed to ask you to search your car after that. You know what I'm saying? You know, they searched me for a traffic stop. They pulled me out the car, searched me, searched Alchemist. Then they searched the car without asking. You know what I mean? Started going, opening up glove compartments, opening up boxes, doing all kinds of shit that they're not supposed to do. You know what I mean? Unless they have a warrant. They found a little two, you know what I'm saying? A little handgun bullshit. You know what I mean? So it's a legal search, man. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't do nothing. I ain't committed a violent crime. I didn't do nothing. I ain't even commit a crime. To tell you the truth, I was parking my car, about to go upstairs to Al. We were going back to Al crib. Probably work on some music or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if they wouldn't have searched my car without a warrant, they wouldn't have never knew that something was in the car. You know what I'm saying? Because I was nowhere near that shit. And I ain't had no plans of going nowhere near it. You know what I'm saying?
The burner was yours, though?
Yeah, it was mine. You know what I mean? It was mine. While we were in there, these niggas was basically like pulling us out our cell all night, like trying to get us to trying to get me to plant evidence on 50 and 50's car, like getting me to set him up. Like, yo, they was asking me like, yo, would you be willing to set up like a drug bust or something, like get him to buy some weed off you or something. All kinds of shit they was trying to come up with, and that shit was bugging me out. Like, oh, this shit is ill. These niggas really trying to set this nigga up, yo. You know what I'm saying? That shit bugged me out. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, I got bailed out. You know what I mean? That night, I went straight to the office. You know what I'm saying? To see Fifth. I was just telling him like, yo, son, you gotta be careful who you around, son. Careful who you let in your car. You know what I mean? Be careful, son, because these niggas really trying to get you, son. You know what I mean? They trying to set you up, son. He was just bugging like, word? He like, yo, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Because we already know how these niggas is grimy. But then when you actually, like, see that shit, like, firsthand, and you just like, wow, all right, it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this shit I've been learning and hearing and seeing and going through is officially real. Like, that's how they own it to this day. I started, going to court for that shit. And in the trial at the grand jury, you know what I'm saying? The cops get on the stand and says that he saw me putting the weapon in the box or whatever. Like, this shit, all this shit never even happened. Like, they was just saying that to the jury to try to make their case stick. You know what I mean? And plus, they was saying that to make the what do you call it? Probable cause. It gives them probable cause to search the car. You know what I'm saying? If they say they seen me doing something. You know what I'm saying? So they was saying that. And that ruined their legal search case. So I was like, wow, this shit is ill. These niggas is lying. I'm looking at this nigga like, oh shit, this nigga lying right now, yo. That shit bugged me out. It was the same cop that got on the stand and lied is the same dude that tried to tell me to plant guns and all this shit in 50 car, you know what I mean? After they got out there and lied, they offered me the lesser time, like it was a plan. Like, all right, we gonna get up and we gonna show them that we can do what the fuck we wanna do. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make this nigga take some time. Cause as long as they getting a sentence, that's all they care about. You know what I'm saying? The DA gets to step it up in the world, and the cops get to step it up in the world. You know what I'm saying? And as long as they get a sentence, as long as they get a conviction. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's all they cared about. So basically, the first offer they offered me was for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So then when he got up on the stand and lied, right after that, the DA stepped to my lawyer. He was like, all right, we'll give him another offer for 3.5. Because he knew, like, what they just did. You know what I mean? That was like a little chess move. They knew that, I was like, wow, these niggas just lied, and it's gonna be even harder now that he said that lie. It's gonna be harder to beat this case now. You know what I'm saying? So he knew what he was doing, and they stepped right to my lawyer. Yo, we off from 3.5. You know what I mean? You gotta accept it by tomorrow. We got 24 hours. So my lawyer told me like, yo, we can either fight it. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to tell you to accept the plea, but we, you know what I mean, you know I want to win this case. I think we got a good chance of winning it. But at the same time, these niggas, you know what I mean? They saying all kinds of shit now, making it harder for us. You know what I mean? Like, yo, just think about, you know, your career, your family, and you know what I'm saying? You might want to take that little time, you know what I'm saying? So I thought about that shit, and like I said, I was going through the little war, like, nah, fuck that, I'm fighting this shit. You know what I mean? I'm talking to half, like, nah, fuck that, we fighting this shit, son, you know what I mean? Talking to all my niggas and shit. But then at the end of the day, I was just like, you know what, I'm just taking that, man. You know what I mean? I'm taking that, because if I lose, that's going to be a hard lose. And then I'm going to have to fight that, you know what I'm saying, from the inside. That'll be foul, you know what I'm saying? They get 15, now you in there fighting at 15, trying to get that shit knocked down or thrown out, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that, yo.